Hello again everyone, today we are going to take a look at the FX Audio Tube-03 Mark II. Let's check it out. And well, before we get started with the review of the Tube-03 Mark II from FX Audio, as always, if you like my content, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Also, if you have any kind of question, comment, feedback, or whatever, leave a comment down below. I answer them all and also give you hearts. And also, if you want to support the channel, please do it on Ko-fi. Right there, I will have links in the description. It's a donation-based website. You don't have to subscribe or anything like that. So if you want to make a one-time donation, you can do that. Also, I will be posting there, let's say, mini reviews as well as on my Instagram. So if you want to check them out, go there. You don't have to pay to read them. You just go to my gallery, they will be there. And without further ado, let's get started. And well, as you could see from the unboxing, you get, your standard stuff. You get an RCA cable, which I've rated, and your tubes, and unfortunately my unit didn't come with a Bluetooth antenna, so I have to take out the Bluetooth antenna from my DAC X6 Mark II so I could test the Bluetooth functions of this. And well, unfortunately FX Audio doesn't have the greatest control quality because this tube is kind of burned down. I will put a photo here, and as you can see, it's kind of burned, so there is a channel imbalance, so that's why this review is coming this late. Because one friend actually lent me his tubes, and I think they were the same kind of tubes. I will put the kind of name of the tubes here. And well, now I have a good idea of what this does and what it doesn't. And well, just like we did with the FX Audio DAC X6 Mark II, let's start with build quality. So as you could see here, I got sent the silver color because I think it looks kind of nice. It is made of brushed aluminum, really nice. Over here it feels a little bit rough, kind of if you were to cook yourself. Here you have your power button and your select button. Let me plug this in. So once you have it plugged in, you just have to hold it. You will hear some crackles here and there. Don't worry, that's normal. And your tubes will start glowing. I would recommend leaving this kind of warm up for, I would say, 30 seconds, because if you plug in your headphones right away, you will hear a lot of crackling. And well, here, like I said, if you press it, you will switch to Bluetooth mode. So here you have your bass knob and your volume and your treble knob, and this is your volume knob. And your headphone out, well, your phone out, and here you can plug your IMs or your headphones. Over here you have your connections and your RCA input and output, and the little plug for your Bluetooth antenna, and of course your power. So build quality nice, it is actually really nice, you know. Again, brushed aluminum, it feels nice, it feels heavy. I mean, it's a very straightforward unit. There is nothing kind of weird going on. Nothing feels flimsy or anything like that. The knobs don't have kind of, let's say, loose or anything like that. And that feels satisfying to do. But now let's talk about the most important thing, which is audio quality. And this is going to be very straightforward, because this is not meant to be used as a standalone amp, you know. You have to use it kind of in a stack way, you know, together with another DAC amp, so you can get the best out of it. If you just connect your phone with an RCA cable, which ends up in an auxiliary cable, you will have a lot of noise, because you are just amplifying that noise. And this doesn't have any DAC chip or anything like that, so again, you have to use it with another amp or DAC. In the bass, let's say, equalizer, let's call it, if you go all the way here, which you would think it is the neutral position or 0, it just sucks the soul out of your song. There is no bass, like at all, nothing. But if you go all the way up, it's super muddy. You know, it distorts the majority of my headphones and I am so... This is the neutral position, kind of at 12 o'clock. And I would say that if you want bass, you put it like this, which is around 3 o'clock, something like that. And if you have kind of super bassy headphones and you want to tame it a little bit, you go like this around, I would say 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, depending on your preference. But yeah, if you just want kind of neutral, let's say neutral bass, just the bass from the tubes, you leave it at around 12 o'clock. And the same goes for the treble knob. If you go like this, you are going to hear a lot of thinness. Like, it is crazy what this thing does to the sound. Like, everything sounds thin. And if you go all the way up, you are going to have your eardrums pierced, because that is unbearable. And again, the neutral position, it is at around 12 o'clock. And if you have neutral position, you get a warm yet kind of crispy sound. And that depends in which DAC you are using, because the DAC X6 Mark II is kind of a bright DAC. Let's say it has a little bit of emphasis on the upper mids, which is nice for me. So with this, it just adds more warmth and a little bit more definition to the treble, specifically on the cymbals. It's nothing super crazy. What I like is the bass. The treble I really don't mind, because I already feel like the DAC X6 that I'm using already has a lot of definition on the treble. But if you feel like your DAC is missing a little bit of bass or treble or something like that, this thing is a no-brainer. Like, it is super good. It is not particularly loud. This is meant to be used alongside another DAC amp. This is super nice, actually. It is unfortunate that my unit came with a burned vacuum tube or whatever you want to call it, and without a Bluetooth antenna. But aside from that, this is a very solid sounding tube amp, preamp, let's say. I don't know anything about tubes, so I'm sorry, don't ask me if this tube sounds better than this tube or this to this, because I don't know. For me, a tube amp just as warm, and that's it. Maybe a different kind of warmth, maybe a soft bass warmth or a mid bass warmth, whatever, I don't know. What I know this thing does is that it adds that bass that maybe would lack. For example, with my CSM Pro X, that, let's say, character to the bass that they needed to sound really nice. This thing adds what I'm trying to say, this thing adds musicality to whatever you are using, and that's really nice. The Bluetooth for me is meh, like, it's just Bluetooth. There is nothing really, let's say, outstanding from it. It is okay, I would say. That is a plus. If you didn't have it, it would mean the same for me. And well, with that being said, that would be pretty much it. Again, this is going to be a fast kind of review, because again, this is a very straightforward preamp. Really nice combo with my DAC X6 Mark. But unfortunately, my tubes are faulty. I didn't receive a Bluetooth antenna, so I don't know if I would recommend this because of that. I don't know if FX Audio has some problems with with quality control or anything like that. So I don't want you guys to get kind of faulty things, because I want to recommend you things that you would actually enjoy. But with that being said, I will have links in the description if you are interested. If you let FX Audio know that you came from my review, you will get a nice discount, and I won't earn a commission or anything like that. You just earn a nice discount. And well, again, that will be pretty much it. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next review. Take care.